Hello, streaming to you live. I'm Gordon with Unlock Your Bioenergy. Today is Friday, April 17th, 2026. And I want to talk about how do you increase energy and vitality. It's a big topic amongst a lot of people, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you. And I have a little presentation to bring to you, and I will share that. And after I'm done talking, I'm going to do the Feel It Friday workout. That's the X39s, the X49s, and the Aeons. And I'll be flipping the cards. We'll get those ready. And I challenge you to join me if you could do it. I do. Do you got it? So, this little presentation I have. Let's have a quick listen.
Ever wonder why you feel more sore 2 days after a workout and not right away? You crush a leg day on Monday, but Wednesday is when you can barely walk down the stairs. What's actually going on? It's not what you think. First, when you work out, you create those tiny, microscopic tears in your muscle fibers. This is the challenge, the spark for growth. But here's the key. That damage itself isn't what you feel. Now, for decades, everyone blamed this soreness on lactic acid. This is completely wrong. Lactic acid is cleared from your muscles within an hour of exercise. It is not the culprit. The real secret is what happens next. This is DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness. Your body senses all that micro damage and goes into full-on repair mode.
All right, now I'm going to go ahead and finish this lesson because they stopped halfway. When your body goes into this damage repair mode, yes, it's called DOMS, delayed onset of muscle soreness, but what is it that we're feeling? Well, it's not the micro damage in the muscle. Yes, that did happen, but it's the inflammatory response that our body goes through. So our body sends all of these messengers to the area to repair and clean up those little microfiber tears in the muscle. So it's these different ingredients like bradykinin, prostaglandins, macrophages, and then also with that, with the combination of those things, there is some fluid buildup. There's some edema buildup. But as a part of that process, it also sensitizes the pain receptors called the nociceptors in the area. And so it's a combination of all those different things happening. So basically you just got all these extra ingredients rushing to the muscle to repair it. And with the extra sensitive pain receptors now, you start to feel that incredible soreness. And so that's what's actually happening in the muscle. It's a result of the inflammatory response that your body's having to those little micro tears. So nothing to worry about. Now, here's the thing. If your DOMS is crippling, well, maybe go easy on it next time. And especially go easy on the eccentric motion, because that's actually what triggers those little micro tears the most. And eccentric means when the muscle's lengthening under tension. Say you're lowering the weight. The more you focus on the lowering phase, that tends to lend itself to more of the microfiber damage that you're experiencing. So here's the real question. What can we do about it? Well, when it comes to minimizing delayed onset of a muscle soreness, or at least alleviating some of the tenderness, some of the best things you can do, active recovery. The more you can walk, the better. It's only going to help circulate all the fluids throughout your body. Keep your protein intake high. Don't cut your calories too much. Focus on your sleep. It's critical because when you sleep, that's when your body recovers and repairs itself. And hydration. Keep pushing plenty of fluids throughout the day. And before you know it, over time, that delayed onset of muscle soreness, it will start to diminish and you'll be back to normal again. So keep lifting, my friends. Go get them. You've got this.
So, in that presentation, the fellow mentions a number of things. And he talked about, there was the one thing he was mentioning, the DOMS, so the delayed onset of muscle soreness, and how it becomes more noticeable, is the right word, when you are working the muscle from the stretched position. And so yesterday, if you tuned in to the shoulders, rotators, and traps, you will know that I focus on making sure the muscle is being worked from the stretched position. And I really stick in that kind of range of movement to make sure that I'm creating those muscle fiber tears. But in doing so, am I going to experience a higher ratio of DOMS? I asked myself this question because I did this yesterday, and am I feeling the real discomfort from the, how would you say, the tension that I put my body through, especially the shoulders. I make them scream. I push failure every single week. So when it comes to finding a way to increase energy and vitality, how is it that I am continuously, week after week after week after month, and now after a year, still reaping the benefits of increased energy and vitality? What am I doing to accomplish this? The fellow talked about making sure you eat lots of protein. Lots of protein. Well, how much is too much? Or how much is enough? And the reason being, I only eat typically only one meal a day. I'm not eating 170 grams of protein per day. There is no way I'm doing it right now. No. And yesterday I had 2 eggs after I worked out, a little bit of oatmeal, a smidgen of cocoa, like a cocoa mix. So, getting the copper from another source. Some chia seeds mixed with deuterium depleted water. And I'll tell you, those chia seeds, they soak up that water like I don't know how to describe it, like a fly on white rice. Like, seriously, it's crazy. And I'll put 5 grams of chia seeds in this little bowl, and I fill this little bowl with water. It's about 10 times more water, and all that water just gone from the chia seeds. 5 grams. I should probably show you how it does this. But my point is that, it's the combination of things. So when I'm triggering the muscle response to activate from a stretched position, am I increasing the potential for DOMS, the delayed onset of muscle soreness? I would say yes, but I'm not feeling it. And I attribute that to the choices that I make on a day-to-day basis. These guys. In addition to drinking deuterium depleted water with a molecular hydrogen bond angle of 114 degrees. That hydrogen is the cleanest and most absorbable. And when it comes to fueling the body, your body's going to take hydrogen from whatever source you give it. And that's here. And then if that hydrogen is not clean and really absorbable, then the salt that you dissolve into your mouth, like I do, doesn't get absorbed. Doesn't get processed. All that magnesium, all those other things. So when I'm doing the skipping here at 224 beats per minute, that's a fast, aggressive pace. It's fast. How many of you can do it without muscles cramping? Ask yourself that question. How many of you can do it without your muscle cramping? And I'll tell you, I know what it feels like. I'll be the first to tell you. And I remember the very first time it happened, when I was skipping with that black rope that I do the fitness test with. It was so uncomfortable. I had to stop, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't realize. I thought I was eating well, doing things right. But when it happened the very first time, I remember. And I'll tell you, It took me a while to figure it out to fix the problem. Now, this guy here, how many more days until I turn 50? I said 155 days, and I turn 50 years old. And I'm like a young Mustang. I could just go and go like the Energizer Bunny. Why is that? Why is it? Am I experiencing the benefits that you see on the screen? And today is the 5th one of increased energy and vitality. Is it just a coincidence that the use of the X39 and the X49, which fits into your lifestyle, right? Like if you see it fitting into mine, there's the X39. And here is the X49. Simple. Could take it anywhere with me around the world if I'm traveling. Anywhere. I don't have to worry about missing out on the deep infrared light that the body emits and gets reflected back, because you have it with you every single day. So, how do you maximize its effectiveness? Easy. Put this in your pocket. Take it with you and reap the benefits. Eliminate, in my opinion, the effects of DOMS, the delayed onset of muscle soreness. Because what I'm going to do today is not going to be easy. I'll be the first to tell you it's not easy. It wasn't easy last week. It's not going to be easy again today. And if you like easy, this is easier, because it is well known that resistance training exercise or conditioning exercises resets and regenerates about 78 known DNA genes. But I'm greedy. I want more than just 78. I want the several thousand that this triggers. But you have to remember that what you put in here, what you eat, such as the 3 aminos, glycine, histidine, and lysine, they form into the GHK. However, the X39 goes like this, taps you on the shoulder. Hey, Gordon, you gotta activate and synthesize that GHK. Cu. And when the Cu, the copper, that's floating around in the body, the water gets energized from it, and I drink it, then it forms into the GHK-Cu. It synthesizes naturally. And this has been happening since you were born. So if you think you need to inject a peptide, you are bypassing your digestive system and natural process. It's not good. Not good short term, nor is it good long term. And don't let anybody convince you of that. You have the ability, your body has the ability. Fuel it the right way. This is why I'm so adamant about making sure that I'm here 6 days a week to show you and to prove it to you. Not only by way of that I'm able to do it, but also to have a video log of my progress. And to show that small steps, but the right ones, are bigger leaps forward in managing your longevity. To live well, live long, and to live young. Who doesn't want that? It's pretty straightforward. I like to keep things straightforward. And if you want to know more about what I fuel my body with, I'll tell you. I'll share it. You want me to make a log, video log every single day of that? I'll do it. I'm not afraid to share that information. Now, there are other things too to consider as far as your body's ability to process nutrients. You know, what blood type you are, for example. Some people need to eat right for their blood type. I know what blood type I am. I'm in the largest, I think, percentile. Gives you a clue. But generally speaking, there are still things that are foundational for everybody. That will never change. Because if you were born in your mom's womb, all the codes are there. Everything is there. And what you do after the fact, as a kid, as a teenager, as an adult, as a senior, is going to affect how things go. What choices you make. Make good ones. It's the strongest advice I can give you. The strongest. And stay consistent with things that are foundational for your body. That your body needs. Get outside. Today the sun is shining, so the natural light is reflecting off the snow that fell yesterday. And it's stronger today. So you could probably notice a difference in my complexion because of the light that's shining through the window. Is that beneficial? Of course it is. You want to get as much as you can. But if you're not getting as much as you can, then this can help you with that. Because the light is what triggers the process of photobiomodulation inside the body. Very similar to how plants survive with the process called photosynthesis. The plants need it, and as do us as humans. We need the light. How much you get on a regular basis is going to dictate how well your body is going to synthesize the GHK peptide. And that's why people who live in climates closer to the equator live generally better lives. And it has a lot to do with the light. But if you're like me, you live up in northern Canada, where the light disappears during the winter solstice, and then people are saying, "Oh, I need to get this peptide stack, and so that way I can maintain my muscle." Like, really? Look, I maintain my muscle, and I'm not injecting anything here. No, I don't need to. Spend your money elsewhere where it makes more sense. You know, such as the water. The activator for the GHK, which is the light. And then you get the activator for the AHK. Now you're talking. I started this back on February 16th, 2026. And there's value in it. If you want to increase your energy and vitality, combine the two together. Get in on the bundled price. Click on the link that you find in the comments. Or you can scan that, it'll take you to the X39, and there you can navigate through. And if you want to look at some of the things I've blogged about over time, you can visit unlockyourbioenergy.godaddysites.com. And there you'll find all the links as well, in addition to the links that are in the comments section. So with that, let's shuffle some cards today. Are you ready for some X39s, X49s, and Aeons? So, the X49, you can see here, right there, is the king. That's the X39, which resets and regenerates the several thousand genes. The X49 promotes performance, strength, and stamina, and more. The Jack is going to represent the Aeon, which is the master inflammatory patch. So if you're looking to fix those joints that are inflamed, well, you start with reducing the inflammation in your body. And when the inflammation reduces, that's when the healing cells, the healing stem cells, can penetrate into the area and do its job of healing that area. That's how it works. So if you have an accumulation of toxins in your body through maybe water, that's one thing you gotta think about, fix, because that plays a role in the overall grand scheme of things. And when you reduce the inflammation, that's when you can allow the master healer, which is that GHKCU, to do its job and restore health and longevity. And there's something to be said about it, because this guy right here, 155 days left to 50 years old, I got lots of gas in the tank. And I love it. I really do. So, let's flip some cards. I'm going to start with using my card shuffler. And I've got the numbered cards here. So this is what was last week. All right. I'm going to take this. I'm going to cut them. I love this thing. This never gets old shuffling. Never does. So I'm going to take this and just cut them like that. Once, two, you know. Good. And then the face cards. So here, this was the sequence last week, right? There was, I remember there were some queens and kings, and they were kind of bundled together, so they were one after the other. Oh, lovely. And I just realized I dropped the cards while trying to put them on the shuffler, and I'm not paying attention. All right, so here we go. Let's... I'll just cut once like that. I don't know. Good enough. All right. So, cards are shuffled, ready to go. And I'm going to start up the heart rate monitor. And also set up the tempo, which today will be 165. Just realized I need the speaker. That's good. So today's pace is going to be at 165 for the jacks, and it's a pretty it's an aggressive pace. Largely because of when I did the very first fitness stress test, that was an average of 176, I think it was, as I quoted yesterday. And oh yeah, speaking of which, I got cut off yesterday as well during the live stream. So I don't know what happened there, but I didn't notice it until I watched the replay. So, heart rate monitor is connected. I'm going to use the beaded rope today. And before I begin, I'm just going to refill my water. Because I like to have a cup in between the rest at the first rest period after I do the first round of the cards. So, are you ready? It's going to be. Let's get started here. So, setting the timer, or the tempo, should I say. First card is going to be Jack 3. So starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1. $20. 30. All right. Next card, Queen 9. So we have push-ups and mountain climber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next card is King 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Next card, Ace 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Next card, Ace again. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Five, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Next card, King 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next card, Queen 3. 1, 2, 3. Next card, Jack 10. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Next card, king. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Queen. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Next, Jack. 10. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100. Next card, Jack. 5. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. Next card, ace. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. Next, king. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Queen. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last card, ace. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. All right, so 8, 18. Ah. One minute down. All right. So I'm going to flip the cards, all the face cards. I'm going to restart that deck. Start in 10 seconds. First card is going to be Jack, 9, 3, 1, there we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. All right, next card, Queen, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up, King, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ace, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Next card, Ace again. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. All right. King, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Queen, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next up, Jack, 7, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 3. 1, 2, 3. Queen. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jack. 3. 10. 20. 30. Jack again. 9. 10. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. Ace. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Ten. 20. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. King. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Queen. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and an 8. Oh. Last but not least, ace. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10. 20. 30. 40. All right, 17:53. Wow, it was a good time today. I definitely had more energy today, and I attribute that to eating 2 servings of oatmeal, glyphosate-free oats, and I could feel the difference today in a good way. It's good. So we'll see. I think I'm going to try eating oats again today for tomorrow's fitness stress testing. All right, that's at 53. So 17:53. I think I started a few seconds too late, so it could be 17:53 1750 or 1751. I'll watch the replay and I'll make a judgment call on that. So I'm gonna check what the temperature is down here. You can see the floor. Shows 16 degrees, which is 60.8 degrees Fahrenheit, 16.1 Celsius. All right, so that is time. What I will do here, just a quick debrief of heart rate results, but before I take the date stamp here, so April 17th, 2026, starting time was at 2:26 Mountain Standard Time. Maximum heart rate I hit today was 158 beats per minute. Notice the difference between the heart rate consistency. More mountains and peaks in the first round, whereas after the recovery, I think was here. This is where, maybe I'll have to look back to where it was. But in the second round, you can see here there's a period of time where my heart rate stays about the same, and I would attribute that to just amount of levels of oxygen in the body. So I was breathing heavier to maintain the pace, but I did have the energy too, so I think that's part of it. And then here there's a period of recovery. I'm not sure what happened there. So I'll have to, maybe it had to do with there was quite a few face cards that had lower numbers in the second round, because I think there was 3 10s in the first round. So that calls for a lot of reps, and obviously, when you have some energy from the carbs, such as what I ate yesterday, it really showed some evidence of that today in this Feel It Friday session. So it's definitely interesting for myself. One of the things I'm going to do now is just the bar hang. So I'm just going to switch to this here, and just, you can see my heart rate while I'm going to hang here. So I'm going to set the metronome back down to 60 here, and I will just switch the screens. Which ones can you... Yeah, you can't see if I just do this one here. So my left wrist is the one that's my weak one, because when I fell down on ice when I was a teenager, I remember exactly where it was, when it was, or what time of day it was, to say the least. All right. After this, I'm going to go 4, 3, 2, 1. One more. Want another one. One more. I don't know how many is here. seconds I've been holding so far. My left one keeps slipping. That's good. All right. So, increased energy and vitality. This is my way of showing it to you. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And tomorrow is going to be sunny Saturday. So hopefully the sun is shining and the light will shine in here today. And I'll be doing the 10-minute hit along with the fitness stress testing that I've been doing. And it will be interesting to see how it goes tomorrow. Largely because I want to get this, I want to reach this goal that I set for myself. I was really close to doing it the first time. So I'm mentally preparing and what I'm going to eat today to help achieve that tomorrow. So tune in then. It's going to be a doozy, and that'll be the next episode of Unlock Your Bioenergy. So eat well, sleep well, and make sure you recover with the use of the X39 and reap all the benefits and accelerate the effects with the cleanest and most absorbable water that you can get. I know that there's a new product that's entering the market, and it's exciting to hear the thoughts and just the small things from people. It's exciting to hear because I know that water is important. It always has been, and it will always be that way. That will never change. Never. So that's why I have the opinion I have. But I started drinking this many years ago. So, and only started with the X39 and X49 in April of 2025. So, if you want to increase your antioxidant power, glutathione, which also uses 3 aminos, as they say, then you can power that with the YH Renew, which is also I wear it when I sleep. That's when I put it on. I use the same, a wristband like this, and I sleep well because of it. I wake up pretty refreshed. So, and if you have pain, Ice Wave is your friend. So there's a tan colored patch and a white one. The tan goes on the spot that hurts the most, and the white goes on a spot that creates the electrical connection in the body. You might have to move it around to figure it out. So in the case of my mom, when she fell down the stairs, we put it on her just underneath the clavicle, the top rib. That's where she said it hurt the most. Put the tan here, and then I ended up putting the white on her medial deltoid here. On the same side. So it was the tan was on the right, and the white Ice Wave patch went here on this side. And it was within a matter of a minute or so, maybe even less, where she was shocked because she wasn't taking any painkillers for the fall that she took. None. And that's a tough lady, I'll tell you. But when I gave her the relief with the Ice Wave, she was sold. That's her personal story. and she's a believer in the technology because it works. But my advice, do not buy from anywhere else except directly from LifeWave or a brand partner such as myself, because that ensures that you are getting the real thing, because there are counterfeits out there and they want to steal your money. And the reason being is because this product has been around since 2008. It's been a long time. And the bigger you are as a company, the bigger the target is on you for scammers, because they see it as an opportunity. So my advice is, do not purchase anywhere else but directly from LifeWave. As you see in the links right there, scan the QR code. That'll take you directly to lifewave.com, and you'll see my first and last name, Gordon Tomazic, Tomazic. As you see, written in all the descriptions, that is my real name. You can find me anywhere on any social media platform. I do not hide behind an alias. Nor should you. So, tune in tomorrow. It's going to be good. We'll see you then. Bye.